Welcome back everyone for the next part of Persona 5 Royal. In this part, it's all about confidence, and of course we're going to start with Haru again. So Haru, let me just quickly skip through all the most common parts that keeps on getting repeated because we didn't really get to the treasure yet. Now he's checking for my persona, but it's good, so let's hang out.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see? Yeah, what's going on?
Hey!
Hey Rhei-kun, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that will help me show Takakura-san who I really feel is right here. The soil? Correct! Okay.
To be honest,
You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, and has a good drainage. And it's full of nutrition. This is the magic I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into the soil for months now. I know exactly how I feel. That is why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then, once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants has taken considerable efforts. I checked on them every day, giving them water, put them in the sun, but all of that love and care has found its way to the beans themselves. Combining that with the nutrition warmth of the soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will be thinking when he tried it. I guess he's going to love it, if you put your heart and soul in it. I hope you're right. I'm not particularly confident in the flavor though. After all, it's my first attempt. By the way, I thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposing to Takakura-san's idea. If that is what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. But at the time, I can't support them in their main goal is to... Oh my god. I can't support them if their main goal is so deceived. What I mean is, people don't think of Okumura's food very highly right now. So I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar, rather than rebuilding our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with a low quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them. Well then, you're amazing, Haru! If you can actually pull it off. But then again, you're getting better and better every day. I'm sure you can do it. Well, naturally, I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Rhei-kun, it's so reassuring to have you here. It's because of that I was able to cultivate this soil. And because of you that I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking. Of course, I'm always there to help you. Level 8! Slowly and surely. And then I still need to work on everyone else as well. Oh, I need to level up so many people. I don't even know if I've had time to spend time with my little gunner. My poor little gunner. Oh well. Now then, I need to take some of the soil home. Oh my god, home to my coffee plants. Could you carry a bag for me? Of course. Don't worry.
Bye.
I gotcha. So, next up, we are back with Iwai, because now I'm actually not afraid to be a meat shield. Now then, I want to work. In that case, I got a big favor to ask you. I want to settle things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. Iwai. Don't worry. I'm prepared. You can say no. Should I go with him? I have the guts, so I should be able to do it. And with one pull, my bond is going to grow even stronger. So let's hang out. Is that right? I appreciate it. It's gonna be under the Gritter Bridge. It's close by, so follow me. So, you know everything. Wait, that's the bread from your shop, isn't it? I should have known he was working for you.
Hey.
Hey, he's here as my witness today. Now listen, I'll be glad to keep my mouth shut about your failed deal if you stay away from my family. That includes me, Haru, and this kid here. So you're still sticking to the code, even in retirement.
Yeah.
Rules ain't meant to be broken. You're as sharp as ever, Moona. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch in your absence. I bet we never would have gotten dumped by those Hong Kong motherfuckers if I still had you as my right-hand man. Instead, I'm stuck dealing with the mess that idiot Masa made for me. Hey kid, sorry for getting a respectable teen like yourself wrapped up in our bullshit fraud. I hope dealing with all this Yakuza business hasn't been too much trouble. Well, I did it all for Iwai. So, thanks, kid.
Yo.
Tsuda-san, I gotta be honest with you. This whole thing has been a real goddamn pain in the ass. But it's over. You're finished. I don't think you understand, Moona. What? What? You're not the one who gets to make the decision around here. Hey, let me get the gun out. The hell are you doing? I'm done playing nice with you. You're gonna make me what I need, one way or another, Iwai. And if you can't do it fast, both your son and this little witness of yours are gonna pay for it.
What'd you say?
Christ, Suda! You're not some random fuck off the street. You're supposed to be better than this. Time have changed, Moona. You're hung up on bullshit like pride and duty. But you know what? Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn code of honor anymore. You bastard! Now, listen to me. You little piece of shit. You're going to make those guns. And you're going to do it fast. Don't make me tell you again.
Shit.
Such a freaking idiot. That guy ain't the Tsuda I know. Based on what just happened here, I'm done for the second I gave him the gun he looks for. God damn it. Look kid, you should probably go. I don't got any more tests for you. Just forget all about this. No, I want to help you. I appreciate the offer. I really do. I just can't let you do that. I'm gonna make those guns for him. I gotta do what I can to protect Haru. If it means helping out that psychopath, so be it. It seems like Iwai's been painting in the corner. You might end up dead if you don't do something about it soon. Tsuda, when did he turn into such a heartless bastard? What is his full name? Give me his full name! Why do you... Actually, it's probably best that you know. It's Akimitsuru Tsuda. He was famous around here for being an incredible material artist back in the day. Interesting. If you see him around town, run. Go to the police if you have to. They'll keep you safe so long as you tell them who you are after. I mean, who's after you. Anyway, we're done here. Thank you for all you've been giving me.
Later.
And take care of yourself, kids. Oh, believe me, we are not done. I need to help this guy. But before I can head over to the Memento, I still need another request. I still feel like Ohya has a request for me, so I can't go unless I get that as well. Ah, Ohya! Always trapping me like that. And of course, Ohya is not here. Well, at least Chihaya is here this time around, so how about we level you up as well? Of course. Sit down, I have so much to tell you. Well, are you going to level up this time around? It should, I hope at least. Please sit down. Nara-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even showing up on the news. Ooh. Oh, I had no idea. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all of his crimes. The police came to question me about that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADB and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they stopped using the Holy Stone business because of my advice. It was all the clients who sat in with me, Nara-san. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADB members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like the curse that followed me ever since the villager called me a monster has passed. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
That reminds me, my reading told me I could accomplish my objection with the aid of the trickster, but I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADB is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. That's good to hear. Oh, and I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luxuries at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? Probably. I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men, Nara? What? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. And Nara-san, are you interested in old women? Why do you ask?
No.
Oh, it's nothing. That question was a bit sudden, huh? Oh, sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? Okay. Is she interested in me already? Even though we are not even on the 9th rank yet?
Alright.
Great.
But
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADB are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So I need to set things straight. This is particularly my fault after all, right? Right. The battle, the real battle, starts now.
oh,
It's getting late. I should probably close up soon.
goodbye.
Bye, Nara-san! So, Haru, we're getting closer and closer to the next level. Are you ready for it?
Good day.
What do you want to do today? Let's hang out.
Huh?
Me and the vegetables aren't ready yet. Huh? At a time like this? Of course! Let's just skip quickly through it, like always, and see where we're going to hang out.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I contact Takakura-san now. Oh, we're heading over right now. Well then. So, you would like me to try this?
Yes.
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at a busy time. That's not a problem. The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura's Foods. I see. That included you. Well, that's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is... I'm here with you. Come on, Haru. You can pull this through. Right, I'll be okay. Takakura-san? What do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden, and even handled the preparation. What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That is why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. Oh, he's taking another sip. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Food Coffee chain. And I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? He used to be oh my god. I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to the closing the cafe, but I didn't have the power to make the decision at that time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in a subtle joy of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you would like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumor of being pleased as your father's debts were troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura's food back to the right track. What I need is to communicate with the thoughts as clearly, as clearly as possible. Just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild the company from the ground up. Give it all you've got, Haru. You can do it.
Yes.
Okay. Haru.
Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my
Thank you
thanks.
very much. And it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I had yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with the freaking fiance guy. That is why I was so insisting on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed. But it appears as though you prefer the younger man next to you instead. Huh? Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Tsukimura-kun? I think he's stupid. And I absolutely have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my action is me. Not my father, and not that stupid guy. I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, and mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Tsukimura-san made with my father? He said the reparation will be immense if I refuse the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the documents? He's lying, huh?
Excuse me?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. And neither your father nor your lawyer mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying and may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with them, hoping that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll be handling it. It may take some time, but it'll be done, I promise.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. Oh, Haru. Takura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. We're glad to see that everything turns out good. Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takura-san how I felt, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about that stupid guy as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only had it to this point because you were with me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rhei-kun. Well, you did amazing. I don't even know if I was supposed to be here in the first place. I think you're fine on your own. Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side, helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide it in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you. Oh, Haru. I feel a strong bond with Haru, yet again. Yet again.
Alright.
And now only one level is remaining. Oh, that reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you? Goodness, why would he say that? Do I have the chance? I should choose my... Yes! Why do you think... Because I like you too, Haru! I like you! Huh? Oh, I am... Do you really mean that? Of course! I see. So it wasn't just me. You know, at first I thought I was asking you for help because of the fan thieves. But I think really it was so I could spend time with you. I guess I'm already getting better at saying what I think. For some reason, just looking at you gives me butterflies. Oh, now in a relationship with Haru. There's no turning back. Why would I turn back? Hello? That's my goal from the very beginning! Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private. Some of the maids are still around here. Oh, and, we definitely can't go to my room. Who knows what they would say about that? Well, we could visit your private garden. I'm so full of emotions. I hoped I could even drink coffee right now. Oh, my cute little Haru. So, hello Ohya. Are you ready to give me the request so that I'm able to head over to the memento in order to actually finish up with Iwai? Because I don't really just want to go over to memento if I don't have at least 2 requests. Maybe 3 requests. And nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with her? Of course.
Okay.
Okay, sit down. So Ohya, give me the request.
Damn it.
It's no use. All my connection who knew where Kaio was are gone, thanks to the chief and my publisher. Well, say something. So I have a pet cat. Huh? You're a cat person? That's a bummer. I like dogs myself. Pulling these consecutive all-nighters is really wearing me down. At this rate, you're going to work yourself to death. You've been meeting your quota, right?
Shit.
Of course! They will fire me if I show any sign of weakness. This chief really wants me to mess up, but I'm not going to give him that satisfaction. He's like some kind of tyrant. Tell me about it. It's a race to see whether I can find Kaio before he crushes me. It's no good. Shouldn't you do something about the chief before you keep chasing Kaio-chan's case? There's nothing I can do about a guy like that. He's rotten to the core. And despite how he acts, the higher-ups like him. I have no one to go to. It's over. Yeah, he didn't seem like the kind of guy to change his... Oh, yes. But at this rate, you won't be able to continue your investigation. What do you think, kids? I think that I should probably get the name in order to help out. I'm gonna die. So what's his name? Why? You gonna try to find his weakness? His name is Shibai Honya. Honya, huh? Honjo. I heard that he's a good husband and he used to cover economic foreign policy.
Ugh.
I hope it's just me overthinking things, but he's seen your face, you know? Don't go trying anything heroic. She's saying this is for your own good. Got it, kids? Of course! I wonder where Caillou is. Sorry, but I don't feel like getting any information from you today.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming all the way out there, though. I'll see you around. Perfect. Okay. Next day is a memento day. Which I just quickly, or rather, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go to the memento. Finish up the requests. I mean, I don't really need to grind. I can grind in the palace if it needs to be. So let's start right away. So, I'm done with the memento. Managed to fulfill all the 3 requests. And I got around the level 59. Almost with everyone. Which means I should be back to the stats, rather on the level where everyone else should be, right? Unless of course they leveled up again, and I completely... Oh my god! You guys! They just run away from me! Every time I think I get to the level of them, they are all leveling up again. Oh well. Since we're already here, how about we spend some time with Sojiro, finally getting him to the last star. And then we'll see what's happening with Iwai and the other guys. Help him out. I'm going to the church with Futaba. Sorry, but you are coming along too. What? Why? Why are you going there? We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
Alright
Oh,
then.
be ready in 3 minutes. Oh, of course, of course.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death. But it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too.
Oh, thank you.
Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the 4 of us are all together.
Sojiro? What are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, she did cough you.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report.
Oh, perfect.
It was because of you, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little.
I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety?
Probably.
You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba. But you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens.
Does he recognize me as a family member? Oh my god, Sojiro! I still remember when I first met you and you're like, don't you dare do anything bad for us. And if you get in trouble, I'm not going to take cover for you. Ah, Sojiro!
I'll be there for you. As family.
Oh!
I know. I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor. But it's all I can do.
I feel a strong bond with Sojiro. Family members. So nice.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
Bum bum. Curry mastery allows you to make curry that greatly restores all SP. Or rather, for all allies. This is going to be perfect with the tomatoes.
All right.
You will now earn extra XP. And which persona?
All right.
Koryu. No idea what that is, but thanks!
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba?
What? Hey! Hey! I'm already with Haru. Don't!
I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Hey!
What are you
I have
about?
Haru already. Don't
Nothing.
you? Don't think anything
My
strange.
hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
Okay. So, Haru is busy today, so Futaba, wanna spend some time together?
Welcome back.
Hmm? Yo! What do you wanna do today? Let's hang out.
But
Wait, wouldn't it be bad? Yeah. Let's just hang out. Everything's good. We still have time. Don't worry about a thing. I'm going to spend some extra days. We're gonna visit a little bit earlier so we don't run into any trouble. So, the next premise is learn about my generation. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find lots of young people? Probably
all right,
school.
let's go.
Well, ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go. Wow, you guys have actually started getting along. Not like that's a bad thing though. Anyways, be careful out there. Of course. So, where are we heading, Futaba? You didn't really mention it. Are we visiting a school? Or... Oh. So we've arrived at the diner. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
Nara? Oh crap, you're with a girl? Well, she's technically my sister, kinda. Is this a friend of yours? Oh yeah, he's in my class.
Oh, that's right.
How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well... Oh, you just want to have a regular old conversation. Is that it? So wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Oh, you're so nice! My name is Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. It seems like... it seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Maybe my luck stat is really high. Maybe it is. Or it's just because I'm around. I think you're right. Heck yeah! I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you asked me to. Oh, you play D&D, huh? Futaba, I didn't know that!
Let me see.
So you want to learn more about our generation. I doubt it'll be easy to explain. Youth, the unknown frontier. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies? Do you like computers?
Yes.
I'm always online. Me too. What site do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you more into streaming? I gladly subscribe to your channel. Wait, do you by chance run one of those racy channels? You need to be super courageous to do that. That clearly wouldn't be unwelcome. Whoa, that's the first time I heard anyone actually say that out loud. Keck. Huh? That's all you took from the conversation?
I see.
Oh, I got it. The overwhelming, forgettable appearance, generic speech speech style, and a total lack of sex appeal. Nishima, are you an NPC? What? What? That's savage. That's absolutely savage. But it'd be the most savage to lie about what he is. And besides, NPC are very important pieces in the jigsaw puzzle of games. You're not making it any better. And more importantly, my name is Nishima.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm glad you spawned here. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Learn about my generation and have normal conversation with a stranger my age. Oh yeah! I think I gained a ton of XP on this adventure. And it's all cause you brought me here. Wait, I thought you wanted to go. Never mind. Well, at least I can see that she's enjoying herself. And level 5! Maybe I'm actually able to get her to max as well before the time runs out.
Alright.
Would be nice. So, Futaba-chan? It's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, he wanted to date her.
Let's do it.
What the hell? That's basically my sister, Mishima! So, next up, we're going to spend some time with Hifumi. I wonder what's going to happen now that we dealt with her mother and all. Narakun. The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk? Yeah, of course! And with Kodama, hopefully you're going to level up very soon again.
Thank you very
Now
much.
then, please sit down so that we can talk. Well,
Actually,
my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far have been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of the sudden? Well, maybe you had a little fairy listening in and helping you out. It's as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
A change of heart! Defend the thieves! That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation? You're overthinking it. You're just overthinking it. You're right. It's all just so surreal. I've decided. I'm not going to lose. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibit match. I'm going through with it, as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. Really? I know I received a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. The next match will showcase my true talent. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope you will watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. Aww, I feel like Futumi's trust in me is growing, even though I didn't get a single note out of this. Maybe I messed something up, but then again I got so many notes beforehand. I should be able to reach the 10th star without trouble, right?
Alright.
Right, Futumi? Hifumi? I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as the queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look
Oh my
forward
god.
to it.
Will you stay for another game? Of course! I always stay for a game. Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knight who guard my Togo kingdom. Maybe I will, with my assassin passing like the winds. And nice to see that I still get some knowledge, even though it's just 1 point at a time.
Until next time.
I see, so there's still room for improvement. I like to do the things again sometime. Oh, Hifumi. So, it's time for the last star. So, Haru, what are we going to do now? Are you free to speak today? I feel like I've come closer to Daikini. And actually, this is the last star, right? Nobody thinks you're alive at the point, so it's better to be careful. Yeah, of course. So let's hang out. Thank you. And can we talk at your place? Oh, that's not how I mean it. I just wanted to have some boss coffee. You're okay with spending the time there, right? Of course. Ah, Haru, you don't need to blush or be embarrassed about it. I mean, you've already come over so many times.
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
We're glad you like it.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. You're heading up to this guy's room, right? Go on and take it upstairs.
Thank you. I will. I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company. And even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first. But in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
Why would they be angry about it? Well, that's good to hear. You've done well, Haru.
I was quite nervous. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before. But I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
It's a great idea. I'm sure you will success. I mean, you already started your own plantation, right? You have the experience to pull it through.
It's a pretty boring dream, huh?
That's
But
not
when
boring.
you say that, I feel like it will actually happen. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at LeBlanc in the meantime.
Oh, believe me, if you want to learn about coffee, Boss is the best chef. Like, seriously, he taught me everything. It's going to be hard work, you know. You better be ready.
I take it that sentiment comes from personal experience.
Oh, yes.
Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. Honestly, just thinking about my life without you sends chills down my spine. I would have been married to a man I don't respect, and lived a horrible life. I'm glad I can be with you instead.
Aww.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I meant I'm, glad to be your teammate.
Of course. Of course, Haru. Aww. Just your teammates? Huh? Just your teammate? I love the teaser of it. Just
as
a
long
bit.
as you're by my side, it feels like everything's going to be okay. And if you're ever in trouble, I will be there for you. After all, you were there for me when I needed it. I can help you now. I have the strength to do so. I can sense it.
Aww. I feel a strong bond with Haru. Oh, she's evolving! Yes, Haru! What are you gonna be, huh?
I
What are
am
you going to
thou.
be?
Thou art
Oh
I.
wait, first the blood oath.
Thou
I
hast
almost forget
turned
it.
a vow into a
I
blood
can't
oath.
wait.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power.
Second awakening. Are you ready?
All right.
Also,
Alright.
I got Mata Harlot. No idea. Sorry, I really can't. I can't remember all of those names. So come on, Haru, please, something cute, something beautiful. Come on! And... well, it is kind of cute. I mean,
feel as though I've been reborn. This
top
is my
half.
new power.
The top half is kind of like an empress. And the bottom half is kind of like a cute skull. With Google eyes. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. My lady became a starter.
I feel wide awake after that coffee. So, today
Yeah.
I'd like to be with you a little longer.
Oh, I spent some time alone with Haru. It's getting late. I should probably take her to the train. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. You don't really have the slot in order to get that. I don't want to get rid of anything else. And if an enemy is actually using nuke, most of the time I'm just gonna swap them out. So, nah, you don't need that. It's fine, you don't need it. Besides, if you think about it, Makagan is the perfect defense against that. So, now that Haru managed to level up, how about Iwai is going to level up as well? Listen, something crazy happened. What's up? I got a call from Suda. I want to tell you the details. You got some time? Of course I have the time. Now then, please level up.
Good.
Come to the back. Well, I mean, we dealt with him, so it has to be good news. Hey, you're exactly the person I was hoping to talk to. Well, Suda rang me up a while back. Told me to forget everything he has threatened me with. I honestly thought it was some kind of joke at first, but I ain't seen or heard from him since. And, you know, it's almost felt like I was talking to the old Suda somehow, my sworn brother. Hey, you think a guy can really go through a drastic change that quickly? Well, he's matured, maybe. An old man like that should have finished maturing years ago. I would have agreed if it was you or Haru, but not Suda. Anyways, something fishy is going on down. But Suda change is a real load off my shoulder.
That's right.
Oh, and this probably means our deal is through with, huh? Wait, what? I mean, your end of the bargain was driving Suda away, and you did it. And then some, you did that, and then some, one more thing.
Yo.
I know I kind of fired you and all, but you, oh my god, but you, huh? But would you oh my god, I can't read! But would you think you'd maybe want to keep working here with me? I understand kids these days have all sort of commitments, so I get it if the answer's gonna be no. Well, I'm back, baby!
Yeah.
Great. No comment about the baby part? Don't go expecting me to make the job any easier for you, though. You hear? Of course not. I'm counting on you, kids. I mean, Rhei. You called me by my name. Oh, we're actually getting along now. We're actually getting along. Why?
All right.
2 more levels, and we are maxed out.
Good.
Alright, first order of business is taking out the trash. Come on, we gotta get rid of these prototypes. Dismember them and wipe the print off before we toss them through. Oh my god. Toss them through, okay? Oh, and I'm not letting you leave until they're done. Oh, of course, we need to destroy the evidence, right? Basically that. Don't worry about a thing. I can totally do that. Look at the proficiency. That was a tough job.
See ya.
Hey, nice work today. So, our next target is going to be Yusuke, because actually it's been quite a long time since last time I spent some time with him. So how about we change that? Especially since Futaba is kind of busy today. And Haru is already maxed. That would be, that would really help me out. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high schooler student like me. I'm grateful for his offer, but I'm unsure what to do. Well, how about we call him?
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling onto my semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He said he is willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate it if you could join me. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort, as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he's truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
You want me to guess if he's a scammer? Oh yeah, let's see about that. Wakanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Well, I didn't even agree to it yet, and you already told him I'd come along? Huh. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
But I don't like sushi! Before that, there's something I would like to ask. Just, who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobby are diverse. The foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're reasonable for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarship, mediation, study abroad program, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Oh, sensei? Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefits from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's like he was deceiving us the whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, calling him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view painting with a pure heart. Huh? In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now, I find myself constantly weighted down by the search for awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. That's a great name. Guess. He's popular with the girl. Tragic? How do you mean? Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. Its unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story. If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. Wait a second. You're going to make him famous because of the story through his connection about Madarame. And that way you're going to sell his pictures. That way he's not getting famous because of his picture itself. You're going to drain Madarame out of him. You know that. You're just going to push around the story with Madarame again. We will take a mediation fee, but you will be granted steady revenue and a nice customer. No, please, Yusuke, don't do this. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy? Looks? Story? Those have nothing to do. Yeah, exactly, Yusuke. Don't you get chained up by such stupid ideas, like selling a story even though you want to create art for everyone. In the end, this is only about money. That which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity. Art.
I decline.
Shut your mouth. I reject your offer. Do I need to pay the sushi now? I mean, I could. I'm just gonna pass it over to Morgana then. And I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to to see that next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you, should you enter, or perhaps are you too afraid? What
did you say?
What did you say? I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office. Hey! I don't want to get that food! That's... Oh my god, what? Yeah, bastard. Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, and money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? The truth is within yourself, Yusuke. You just need to find it. Rhei.
Yes.
You're correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troublesome predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Am I? I mean, of course. Sure. Level 7. Living painting. Allow Yusuke to use creative education and create card creation on the spot. On the spot. So no more delays, huh?
Alright.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibit. Oh my god. Exhibit. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat. No! Come on, Yusuke! That guy is going to pay for that. I don't want to eat his food. At least not until you won against him and show him that he's wrong. Tatsushi has done nothing wrong. No! Don't succumb to your temptations! Where's the pride, Yusuke? Where's your pride? So, next up, we have Ohya as our next candidate.
Hey!
Oh, there you are. So you wouldn't believe how weird the chief has been the change of heart is already taking effect, huh? Sit down, so I can give you the full details. Of course. Now please tell me how I saved your life.
Lala-chan,
Now
I'm
take
gonna
a
borrow the seats in
seat.
the back.
No, but seriously. Did he finally confess? Do you know where your girl is? So the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kind of creepy, now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened to Kaio. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. Well, aren't you happy? Of course I am. It's just... The whole thing is too convincing. It seems a little fishy, you know? Oh no. I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? No. I did no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about, Ohya. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you gonna tell him the other good news? I know where Caillou is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigation on his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source and it turns out she really is alive after all. Thanks goodness! Right? That is incredible news. So where is she? A mental hospital? What? That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me the whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just because Caillou's current state, but about what happened to her that night too. How about I go with you? Would that help? Huh? That's really considerate of you, but the hospital that she's in is far out in the countryside. Well, do you have a car? I mean, we could take the train, but maybe we should meet a little bit earlier than the evening. You know, I don't really want to spend the whole night following Caillou. But thank you. You give me the courage I need to do this. I'm going to go see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be X Ohya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. Oh! Oh, Baruki! Did you hear that? I already graduated counselor. kinda got guidance counselor. I can sense Oya's deep appreciation for me. Oh my god, I actually become a counselor now, huh? Well, it would be nice. Right. It would be nice. Oh, by the way, everything with the chief working out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Fan Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. Well, actually, the Fan Thief is still alive, dealing with the Prime Minister. You shouldn't write about it yet, though. So, and for our last confidant, we're going to spend some time with our little gunner. Because everyone else is busy. Why is everyone busy all the time? Oh well. Now then, Shinya, are you ready for this? Shinya, I mean. I made a snowman at school today. I'll show you next time. Well, I guess it probably melted already. Well, oh well. Even then, you're getting really good at this, Nara-san. You're going to train today too, right? Of course. Especially since I've set it round. Now then, study under him. Alright. Okay, let's just play a game then. Are you going to be tough again?
Hey!
How are the Fan Thieves doing? I'm still rooting for them. I hope they don't get discouraged and quit.
Aww.
The war's still going on. It's probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as the Fan Thieves. Hey kids! You may be small, but you play a great game. Huh? What? So is being big better? Hey, my bad. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should be friends, since we're both gamers and all. The name is Takekuma. I make a living from gaming. More or less, at least. Ever heard of me? Huh? Takekuma? The pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those video lines. And you're the one they call king, right? I always wanted to play you. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for... Hey! Are you telling me you think you can win against the king?
You bastard!
You just called me weak. That's it. We're playing. I won't lose. As expected out of the king. Okay, let's get this started. Why the hell does he have the hand on his face like that? Is he trying to be stylish about it? I'm gonna win. I have to.
No way.
How? The king is getting destroyed. That's Takekuma, isn't it? He's awesome. Oh my god. Shinya? Are you stressed out right now? You aren't focusing at all. The king lost? It doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. Wow. 10 losses in a row. Shinya. The king got slaughtered. That's hilarious. Hey! One more game. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. We should probably stop for your sake. Shut up!
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? Hey, don't be a sore loser. Calm down. Shut up! I wasn't supposed to lose. Man, I guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I'd feel bad beating you again, so I'm going to go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. Shinya. Damn it! You've got to be kidding me. How about you don't get so worked up over it? I mean, it's always that there's someone around that's strong. I'm not! I didn't lose. If I lose, it's all over for me. Huh? I've got to beat him next time for sure. This isn't over. The strongest always wins in the end. Just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch. I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser. You will see. Sure. I guess he's more motivated than before. I didn't get a single note though. So I guess I kinda messed it up. Oh, Shinya, I don't really get ya. I don't really get ya. Crap, it's late. I gotta go.
What?
Man, Takikuma though. Telling me to practice for next time. A grown-up shouldn't spend so much time playing a video game. Hey, you're talking to me right now. Don't do that. Oh yeah.
Bye.
Okay, today tired me out. I'll see you later. And I'll see you guys in the next part.